Plushes, plushes, plushes. You guys know I like plushes, so we're going to talk about some plushes. I got a bunch of new ones, but before that, someone asked me a little while back if I got the black Rosalina cat plush, and I did. I'm going to show that off to you real quick. Here is regular Rosalina from Super Mario 3D World, and here's the black cat version. Now, let's just talk about Rosalina here for a second. She's got her silver crown, which is the same as Peach's, except it's silver, and it has stars on it. And then move down a little bit. Her hair looks really nice, very characteristic of her. But here's the really big distinguishing factor to me with Cine plushes. They bothered to sew on the other eye. So most plushes, they just sew it so you can't see anything. But they did the extra eye. That's such a geeky detail, but it works for me to show me that they really care about quality. I mean, you never see that eye in the games, if I remember correctly. But so then she has her star earrings and her star brooch, and the arms are well done, dress is well done, even has this little detail here, and she even has her silver shoes, high heels, and the tag is actually on her left leg, and it has Super Mario World on there. And then it has Cine 2013 Nintendo. So there you go, there's Rosalina. And the cat plush, same thing. They did the extra eye. it's not really an extra eye, but to me, it kind of is, because you'd never see that on another plush from another company. So I love that Rosalina is a black cat, because she's kind of like the dark horse of the Mario universe. Is about as dark as Mario gets, but little white tip tail, that's cute. So there she is, and I believe this came out separately in a different set than this, because this is a, well, maybe not, I don't remember how it came out, but I'm glad that they added this. It didn't come out with the other cat plushes, I know that. So let's talk about the other ones. We have Lakitu, and yes, with all the Super Mario Maker talk, I did learn, or whatever, that officially from Nintendo it's called Lakitu. I still like Lakitu better. It just has a nicer ring to it in my mind, but whatever. And now they already came out with the Lakitu plush. The issue is that he had a spiny dangling from his cloud, which you'd never see in the game. You always thought that Spiny should be his own plush. So Cine went back and corrected that problem. So there you have Spiny, and there's nothing really to talk about different than the one you've already seen in a smaller version. This is just a full version. He's got like little pads on his feet and eyes and everything. Perfect rendition of the character. No real surprises there. And then they did the Spiny egg for Lakitu. And I'd like the smile on the cloud to be more pronounced. That's about my only critique. I mean, on the other Lakitu plush from Lakitu. On that other plush from Super Mario Kart, you could see the smile was very pronounced. This way, it's kind of like the smile is built into the cloud kind of thing. So, but a very nice plush nonetheless. He's holding it. It is sewn into the plush, so you can't remove the egg, which is fine. I picked up a Cheep Cheep as well. I'm not sure if he's any different from the Cheep Cheep that I already had. Also, I wanted to mention that these are from the Mario All-Star collection, and now they're numbered. This is number 30 in the collection. Kind of makes me want to go back and buy them all now that they're numbered, but I have a hard time with that because a lot of the characters in the All-Star collection were already done in other collections, so it's hard to go back and buy something I've already bought. I know there's a Cheep Cheep released, but since he was cheap, I'm going to go back and compare and see just how different these new ones are. Also new in the set is one of my personal favorite Mario characters, Toadette. I just like the character design with her pigtails, how they made the little spores come down and make her pigtails. It's very cute. She's a very cute character. she is number 33, for those that are counting. Just a great character design, nothing you wouldn't expect. It follows the kind of toad pattern. She does have a dress where on top of her vest, or beneath her vest. So, you know, those extra little Sine details that make the press really high quality. But I'm glad that there's finally an official one, because for years there have been unofficial plushes out there. And I don't know why it took so long for her to get her own plush that was official. If you have one that's not Sine, it is an unofficial plush, just so you know. I don't know if you care about that kind of thing, but it is kind of a passion of mine. You can read up more about it on videogamemm.com, which is the Video Game Memorabilia Museum. The last two additions that were new to the All-Star Collection and new to any collection were Pom-Pom and Boom Boom. And I have a little bit of a beef with Boom Boom, and I'll talk about her in a minute. But let's talk about Pom-Pom. You see her ponytail and little pom-poms in her hair, which is probably why she's called Pom-Pom. And she's got her red eyes, scary. And then she's got a little spotted shell, nice little tail back there, and not a whole lot else to talk about. It follows the character design really well, and the big old pads on her feet. I always like that little addition that they do, but it's part of the character design. And there's not a whole lot to character design when it comes to Mario, but just knowing all those details are there is a big deal for me. Okay, so Boom Boom. Huge hands, check. Classic look, check. The problem I have with them is the spikes. Now, I know some of the Boom Booms from Super Mario Bros. 3 had the spikes on their back, but in the Super Mario world, where the character is from, where this rendition of the character is from, he didn't have spikes on his back. He had a nice lined shell. And for the plush they did the spikes. I'm not really sure why. In that aspect he kind of looks like a Koopling, but I always wondered if Boom Boom had some kind of relation to the Kooplings, since the Kooplings aren't really Bowser's kids and whatever. Because he's like one step down from the Kooplings, because he can hold forts but he can't hold castles. Weird little quirk in the Koop army. So those are all the plushes I have to show you today. Thanks for watching.